Big Will in the building.
Big Will in the
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Dman, bringing to you some NBA 2K14 MyCareer. It's about that time for a Troy Woodson video. Hey, get that out of here. Assist denied. Are you crazy? Are you serious? You see T-Dub running down court, feeding Rudy Gay for the easy basket right there. That's going to be my assist. But I haven't posted a video in a few days. Yo, blame the NBA playoffs. Hashtag blame the playoffs. Because I've been all over these playoffs, staying up late watching these West Coast games. Yo, these playoffs, they're just so fun to watch. We've already had a lot of big moments. We have LA getting off on Houston for back-to-back 40-plus games. We had 4-point plays all over the place. Kevin Durant had a crazy one. Russell Westbrook had one. I think Mo Williams had one last night. So many crazy plays. So many crazy games. Going to overtime and stuff like that. Like I said before, I'm just enjoying these NBA playoffs. We even had a few surprise teams. I mean, out in the East, you have the Hawks giving the Pacers the series. Everyone was telling me I've been asleep on the Hawks, and I guess they're right because, yo, the Hawks are doing their thing. And even if the Pacers do get out the first round, you know, with the way they're playing, I don't know, man. The Wizards or the Bulls, and the Wizards are another surprise team. You know, I thought the Bulls was going to take first round. You know, they barely won the last game. They needed a miracle game from Mike Dunleavy. But, you know, either way, the Wizards are playing really good. And if they get the Pacers next round, like I said a while ago, man, the Pacers, to me, they're not playing like a championship team. They have a championship team. They're just not playing like one. They're struggling against the Hawks. They could struggle against the Wizards or Bulls. And even if they get to the Eastern Conference Finals, they're not going to win with the way they're playing right now. That's just my opinion. In the East, we also have the Raptors and Nets, a.k.a. the Raptors versus the Dinosaurs, a.k.a. the Drakes versus the Jay-Z's. That's a pretty good series also. I want the Raptors to move forward. I like that Raptor squad. But I think the Nets are just too nice. You saw the experience of Paul Pierce in Game 1. I can't lie. Paul Pierce is the truth. But I still just think the Nets will take that series. I want the Raptors to move forward. So if they do, I'm not tripping. Now you move over to the West. That's where all the fun is happening. So you have the Spurs versus the Mavericks. Keep in mind that I'm doing this commentary before the game today, because I know somebody's going to bring up something from the game today. I'm talking about games 1 and 2. In games 1 and 2, the Mavs have outplayed the Spurs 7 out of 8 quarters. The Mavericks could have easily been up on the Spurs 2-0 coming back to Dallas, but they went very cold the first game. But they came out game 2 and did work. They put that hurt on the San Antonio Spurs. And really the Spurs have to step it up because they're just not playing like the Spurs also. You know, in game 2, they had about 20-something turnovers. That's just not like the Spurs. And to be honest, I know a lot of people are saying, you know, the Spurs are the God team. Even then, you know, the Spurs are my favorite coming out the West. But the main difference between the Spurs and other teams in the regular season is the Marcus Cousins. Don't put your leg all on his neck like that. Come on, Zebo, you got to step it up. But I was telling people the reason the Spurs got to 60 wins in the regular season is because they simply beat the teams they're supposed to beat. And I'm not trying to put a knock on their season. 60 wins is always impressive. But the main part is they beat the teams they're supposed to beat. And that's why I was saying if Mavericks came in here and beat the Spurs, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I still have the Spurs moving on. But yo, Spurs, they're going to have to split. I even say the Spurs have to win the day, because you don't want to let Dallas get the momentum. But at the same time, San Antonio is such a great team that home court advantage doesn't even matter to them. They don't care if they're the away team. They'll still go in and put in work. Now, Memphis is up on Thunder right now, but honestly, I think Thunder will still take it. They still got that. Then you have the Clippers and Warriors. I don't even want to talk about the series. Let's talk about this owner real quick. Donald Sterling. Did y'all hear that audio that came out from Donald Sterling, though, man? That dude is crazy. The Clippers said they're not going to boycott. Man, I don't know how I feel if I played for the Clippers, man. I don't even know how I feel right now. I mean, I want to go see some Clippers games, but maybe I'll just enjoy Lob City privately. But at the end of the day, if the Clippers keep playing the way they're playing, they'll take that series. And now you have the Rockets versus LaMarcus Aldridge and Damian Lillard, because LaMarcus Aldridge and Damian Lillard just got off last game. Even though they lost last game, the Rockets got to win. They saved their season thanks to Troy Daniels, you know. But overall, where is James Harden? James Harden is missing again in the NBA playoffs. He's on the back of a milk carton. He's missing on offense. He's playing terrible on offense. And as always, he's not playing any type of defense. Everybody's blowing by him. And this is what makes me mad, because everybody's blaming Dwight Howard. I just don't see Dwight Howard as that dominating type of center. He is good, but I think people expect too much of Dwight Howard. But if you want to blame Dwight Howard, I don't think you're watching this series, man. My boy James Harden is gone. Justin Timberlake gone. Like, he's nowhere to be found. So that's the NBA playoffs so far, man. I had the Rockets winning this series, but Portland, they just wanted more. You could tell they just wanted more. So how are you enjoying the NBA playoffs? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Holler at you all later. Peace.